female guard of sorts, border guard of sorts, wanting to question our group and asking them to follow her, or at least Hermes, to follow her to the office, and then eventually joined by Xerxes, who had mentioned that there were his guards, which piqued her interest, and now he is also been asked to join to follow her to the office. And at that point, Zool had made his favor and asked the strange, large, fey female about information, which she will say that happened during the between sessions, and she would have agreed. And I don't know if Zool, as a player, you would know much about the Fae, but for the most part, she would give you all the information and such that he would be able to catch up on Fae lore a little bit more. Weirdly enough, that would be able to be inserted into his mind. And I'm going to do something here because I'm hearing double music. There we go. I think that should work. Did that fix it? Maybe. Sorry. Still having music problems, apparently.
How dare you?
It's alright. It looks like it's playing in the background. Do y'all hear music?
Yeah, in the background, yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay, I'll just leave it there. Alright, and then with that being said, yeah, as far as Zool, that would be inserted into your mind. And while that is happening and such, I need to know if Naboo is staying where he's at.
Is that with Illith? Yeah.
Okay, Illith is down here, but you're up here in the map.
Oh, no. Boom.
Let me fix that real quickly.
He's like, hang on, I'm not up the ass.
Hey, you caused this.
I did not.
And then as far as Thorag is concerned, is he staying with Zool or is he actually with...
Reaper got in thinking I was 5 minutes early, so... Wait a minute, wait a minute.
Which you are not 5 minutes early. No.
You are late, Potter.
Yeah,
But
mainly it's just positioning to see where everybody was, because I know Zool is talking to Nexasa. Cool. So everybody would be
I
there.
kind of want to be available to help Zilith, Ziri. I wanted to be... Reaper's awake. It's fine.
Yeah, I think we're all very protective of Ziri right now.
Ooh, we all.
Listen, if you're standing next to Illith, you're standing next to Ziri, like a guard dog. So.
As
Ziri
is adorable.
The one that was.
Ziri's getting to add like candy in this place.
Yeah, and she was being. She was last we left off speaking to this lady who was following with the Sentinels, and. As the lady looks over and actually locks her gaze on her for a while and looks over and says, "Oh, how peculiar. You must not be from here. Otherwise, you will probably be not dressed as such." And she will look over at Xerxes. "So, you say these are your guards?" As she lingers over, and while everybody's over there next to Hermes and far off, it says, "And you are then the leader of this group?" she asks Xerxes.
Above table. Oh crap.
With everyone here with two people, at least two people that's very unsure about you, and everyone else that doesn't know really what to think.
Leader is a stretch. They are currently in my employ. Responsible for would be a more appropriate term.
How the hell that happen, Ellis?
She looks unhappy. That's it. That's all.
So because I'm going by the distance of these actual thing, I would say that you are about... Lilith is about 54 feet away from this current conversation. Hermes, Hermes? Who's Hermes? Hermes, you are...
Hermes and hummus.
Yeah. Hermes, you are, I assume, next to Illith now.
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay.
shit. I didn't realize Zuri was all the way down there.
Ziri is
No,
in
she
the
ran
group
forward to talk.
with all the sentinels and this lady, she's smiling at them, and she'll be like, looks over at Xerxes, and she smiles. Oh, you're leader of our group now. Oh, this is very nice. How did it happen? Oh, you must have been secret group partner before we even, or before I know. Ah, very secret. But that's what she says as this lady looks over. And she'll say, as everybody's standing a little bit further away, she kind of looks over a glimpse at Naboo, and then she looks over. Aye. And how is it that you were able to employ the one that's there, the red-eyed beast?
Why do I
Any
feel like
specification? Are you talking about Nobu?
Yeah, she like kind of glances over at Nobu and looks back and asks that question.
He came as a package deal with one of the Saurians in my company.
Saurians. Says, well, that is most interesting, because I would consider him rather dangerous from what I have heard, especially for being an outcast for killing some of his own.
I'm gonna look confused as shit now.
Above table, he what now?
Nobu's face looks...
Well, remember,
Surprise.
Nobu would be a little bit far off. That's because she's having that conversation. Unless.
Oh, yeah, no, I'm not there. Yeah,
No,
sorry.
more
I thought we were
Nobus?
next to Zeus.
Yeah.
Nope, I don't say anything. I don't do anything.
Am I able to hear this?
If you were with Illith, I'm assuming you were also far off in the distance.
They're like... Hermes is like 10 feet away.
Oh my god, I just remembered. Hey, Xerxes, you're gonna hear a disembodied familiar voice in your head that says, please don't let her get herself in trouble.
Yeah, because if
That's
Hermes was
exactly
by Illith,
what you
if you
say,
said that you
that-
went up to
Yes,
Illith,
that's what you hear, a disembodied voice in your head that says, please do not let Ziri get herself in trouble. Because at this point, she doesn't want to just, like, bomb rush this group over here.
yeah, because yeah, that's why I was trying to get everybody's position, because I'm going, because this is actual distance, but if you were there, that means you're 54 feet away. So if you can roll a perception, though, if you wish, to see if you could hear that, if he has good hearing and such.
Would Illith be able to, too?
Because also remember, there is people walking here and there. I don't know if Illith, I don't know if Hermes, if you
Illith and
have
Hermes
a
are right
special
next to each
ability
other.
for
Yeah.
I just know both of them got great hearing. I'm the spell
Like-
guy.
Like, me listening in on things with my history, yes.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. If you want to, you can roll a perception.
Nope, not passive. I need perception. There we go.
You have a.
Got a nat 20
Oh my
for a
God.
26.
A nat 1 and a nat 20.
You know what? That's fair, because I wasted my nat 20 already.
Well, if Illith is listening, if she has good hearing and stuff, then yeah, she would probably hear that question. But yeah, Xerxes, she's looking at you.
Oh shit. I don't have.
As
Welcome to
Illis,
the
I guess,
group,
it might hear this and see Xerxes completely baffled.
Now, what did she ask that he's struggling to respond to?
Well, she had said that he had, how he had come about hiring the red-eyed beast, and that he had killed his own people and was an outcast.
And the only thing I had as a response was that he came as a package deal with you. So I'm floundering. Wait.
This is news to me. This was not information that the party was party to. I feel a separate investigation would need to be done solely with the individual you speak of at this moment. And harboring on or causing any further delay with the rest of this group is not only ill-advised, but clearly a misuse of your power at this time.
And she lifts an eyebrow. Like misuse of power. How so is misuse of power?
I'm sure you have not been made aware at this point, but I currently have engagement tonight at 9 o'clock with Vesper and with one of the ladies of high esteem in your fair city. I am expected to be present with my guards at that time. If this inquiry about this one needs to be dealt with, then please, by all means, take this one for your questioning and return him to me in a timely manner. But I will need the rest of them for my engagement tonight, as
I believe I remember her name is. She said it
The
right.
voice
It's
switch was
Nixissa?
fucking threw me the fuck off.
Nixissa?
Yeah, Nixessa.
Okay, Nixissa.
I believe you would be aware of Nexessa, as I am currently in her and Vesper's employ.
Oh, then you're surely know that the law is supreme above even Vesper and all that is under the protection of the Night Watch Guild. So deemed by the Queen herself and the Ebon Claw Council. So, by that authority, no. Says, I am the one that shall give any authority and power of who I wish to be freed to be on their own way with whatever schedules they have. But before then, the safety of the city is my concern. And she'll look at but this time, what is Illis and the rest doing? Are y'all doing anything else? I know Zul was having a conversation. We're going to say that has happened. If Zul has any also would be free, because at this time when that conversation's done, Nixessa would actually be on her way. As I said, all that information would actually be kind of flooded into Zul's brain, not like a flood and like an explosion of information, but slow trickling, more like it. But he would start gaining some information, and she would also say that she would come back and ask for that favor later. But aside from that, before we jump over to Aaron, it is and Cedric is what, in a wagon still? We shall open the floor right now for the rest of the group. If you are moving closer, you can start converging upon where the sentinels and this lady is, and Ziri smiling. This, ooh, you going to play for who's Vesper? She looks over here. She like very tuned to this conversation, just kind of turning her head back and forth. Oh, 1 second.
Bitch knows me.
This has turned into such a mess.
This is not
Okay.
going how I thought it was going to go.
Sorry, I had to
Me
get a ladder
neither.
really quick. But anyway, yeah. So, what is the rest of the group doing as this is happening?
Getting closer to listen in more carefully.
Yeah. Pretty much.
I don't bloody know.
All right.
This is complicated.
So at this point, she looks as the rest of the group joins and says, "But if you wish to quickly finish with this, shall you accompany me then, without any further interruptions?" She looks at Xerxes and the rest of the group.
Before I answer that question, how does that telepathic thing work? Can I hear you? Like, if I start talking in my head, are you still there, or...?
I think it's a conscious choice to speak to someone. It doesn't really specify.
That means no. Okay. Then Xerxes will just take a bow and try to take the same pose he normally takes, where he feels like he's in control of a situation. Just put both his hands behind his back, straighten himself up, and kind of just gently walk with them. Even though on the inside, that is not the case.
All right. And she looks at the rest of the group if they're following, and Ziri is just like right there. It's like, so we're going somewhere else. And she looks over at Illis and says, "Illis, we're going somewhere else. We're following this nice lady."
I suppose we are. And in Xerxes' head, you're gonna hear, "What happened?"
As Ziri starts skipping down with everybody with her new books. "Oh, perhaps I can read and learn new things about this Hexa landing. It's very nice culture so far. People are very nice here."
Deep concern. Deep
Yes.
concern.
This is not
Am I
gonna go
able?
well.
So I really can't answer Illith at all when she keeps asking these questions.
If you look distressed at her voice and like you want to say something, she would probably get that you don't know that you can respond.
Yeah.
That piece of bark I gave you, think of it as a mental sending stone. You can use it back.
Joy.
Joy. I don't know how
Xerxes-
else to explain it.
Xerxes will take a moment and try to sneeze and bend over a little bit to try and reach into his pocket to like grab a hold of the stone like he's reaching for a handkerchief.
Jesus.
I'll make any check you want for this.
Make a
Illith
sleight of hand.
looks disappointed.
No, of course.
Jesus.
Yeah, it's like,
That last second roll really ruined everything.
The
Dice are telling a story today.
It just has to be on your person.
Didn't know that.
it's a
No,
bit.
that's the funny part.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Just because of the entire performance you're doing, just to be quite slight-handedly. But the Vein Sentinel here looks, and actually his helmet completely turns toward Xerxes. He doesn't say very much of anything, but he's really looking at Xerxes right now, as the lady in front is not actually paying attention. She just keeps kind of moving along as everybody's following. She's confidently thinking everybody's following. She doesn't actually like look back or anything. She seems very confident that people are following her. It seems
Oh,
that
no, so
she's
I
done
haven't-
this before.
I haven't stopped. I'm just going to pull the bark wrapped in a handkerchief out of my pocket, hoping that this doesn't go horribly wrong.
Yeah,
and I'm going to try and wipe my maw while also lowly talking to this thing.
You're supposed to be my guards. I don't know why they want you, but clearly you entered here illegally.
And stick it back in my pocket. Because again, I don't know how this thing works. I was just given a piece of bark and told I could talk to it.
Yeah. We were also told that it's a mental thing.
It's the Sentinel
Yeah,
just
but
keeps
I
a
also
lock
said it's
on
like
you.
a sending stone, and I believe for a sending stone you do have to hold it.
You do have to talk to it, yeah.
Technically speaking, you can talk to any piece of bark. Just, most pieces of bark won't do anything.
All right, and with that, as y'all are following, yeah, if you want to respond before we change, Illith.
You don't have to touch it. You just have to have it on your person. Why would they think we're here illegally? Oh no. And that's just all you hear.
All right.
Okay, well then I'll just quickly respond.
Something the short one did.
That's it.
Oh boy.
What makes you think I did anything illegal?
You're not.
didn't
You're
hear
just the
that.
one that got caught.
Everyone looks at the rogue, judgingly.
Judgingly. All right. So we're going to jump to Aaron really quick before we jump over to Mr.
You mean the
Cedric.
monk?
You mean the
gonna
monk
grab
that follows most fucking rules?
The sneaky monk. If you're sneaky, you're almost as good as a rogue. Therefore, everyone who's sneaky is a rogue.
Let's see.
It's just like everyone who tries to seduce someone is a bard.
Exactly.
Classist?
Does that mean everyone we've run into who has flirted with Aaron is a bard?
Probably.
Yeah, probably.
That's good to know.
There's a
Oh,
whole
no.
fan club of bards out there for you.
What do you mean it's good to know?
All right, we're going to
Start giving them
to Mr.
bard class levels
Aaron.
now? Is that what's going on?
As Aaron, you have been waiting for some time. You watched all this from the corner of your eye as you were drinking, maybe talking to this noble sitting there drinking, talking about his life right now. It's like, she's just like, oh, these taxes. Constantly going up. You know, how am I supposed to keep 1 million gold pieces and be able to climb up the ladder and join the rest of my brothers and sisters? I mean, honestly, I do have about 5 million, just laying around. But my business, these taxes, this empire business is really dreadful. As he keeps talking to Aaron.
Aaron is doing that thing where he just kind of, yep, and just drinking while purveying the room, searching for his contact,
Oh, you
who
probably-
was supposed to be here.
You probably do also know Charles. Charles and your friend and Vesper, because Vesper is the owner of this establishment. Charles is the bartender. But you actually know Charles. You've been here quite frequently and talked to him. He might actually, you probably would know that he would also have contact with your friend. And more than likely keep tabs on her as well. Which he would actually walk over and it's like, so, Sir Aaron, is there anything else you would like to drink, sir?
Not at the moment, but I must ask, is Miria here?
I do believe that she has given word. Sorry that she's taken some time. I think the other person that sometimes believe she is property of us, I so say, has given us some sort of task this day. I'm sure she will be here quite soon, though. It is getting close to the time that she usually helps Vesper with the club and different shores around the place.
Well, That is, unfortunately, to be expected. Can I get another round for my friend here?
He'll actually pull over a bottle from under the cabinets and says, how about this one? Perhaps this would be more to your liking, sir. He looks over at the noble. This is Listeria's Blessing, one of the elven drinks from the lands of Elandra and Lealandra. And you see the noble, oh, is this taxed as well? And Charles lifts an eyebrow. Yes, of course. So everything is taxed here, unfortunately. But, sure. It's on my friends here, right? He looks over at Aaron.
Of course it's on me. How can I expect someone of your station to do such things as pay taxes?
Oh, thank you so much. Thank you so much. Yes, dreadful taxes. I was trying to find us some loopholes. And with that, he starts drinking, and at that point, you actually do see a familiar figure, I think. If it goes in there. Maybe. Boom. She actually walks out the door. She looks at you, and she had a face somewhat seems to have been a dreary face, but as she lays your eyes upon you, she seems to lighten up, and she quickly runs around and comes around to you and jumps, and not really jumps at you, but she like just lingers over and like gives you a tight hug, wrapping her hands around you very tightly. She says, Aaron, you've been gone for so long.
Yes, there were complications getting back, and I will hug her tightly.
Well, I know you said you would be here, but sorry I was late. Things came up. It couldn't really get away from them, if you know what I mean.
Yes, I unfortunately do understand.
At that point, she's gonna go and sit at this stool right here. And she says, I'm so glad that you're back. Are you here to stay now?
For a time. My traveling companions and I are in the middle of something that we desperately need help with.
And he says, what kind of help would that be?
We have been cursed.
And she looks over, it's like, oh my, cursed? Oh, well, what do you need?
I need to speak with Vesper and see if I can't convince him to get us an audience with our glorious queen.
And Vesper will actually be a female. She's the one sitting by the piano. Yeah.
Sorry.
She says, oh, okay, Vesper. Well, I can talk to her. I mean, you sort of talked to her before, but I don't think she's too terribly busy. She just likes to play her piano today. It's not a very busy day, weekdays. And she looks over. It's like, you wish to come with me and see if we can get a conversation going?
Of course. And I will leave probably more than that bottle was worth on the counter.
Okay, but the bottle you would know is a gold piece, because you might be pretty familiar with it since you've been in here before. And Charles will nod at you and take it and put it in the coffers of the Meridian. And as she walks and starts leading you to Vesper at the piano, currently playing her melodic music, she looks over at Aaron and says, I don't know, Lord Vornes is starting to get a little bit more pushy. I don't usually hear from him for so long. He's usually always left me with Vesper under whatever favor that he, I guess, procured from her, but now he seems to be asking for me a lot more, having me run things around the city. I don't really see him, though. She keeps kind of moving toward Vesper.
Have you gotten any information from any of the tasks that he has asked you to do?
Not really. It was scary. One day I had to go over to the actual Ebon Claw Conclave. That one, I don't know if you know her, the really serious one, Isolde. She was there, and she kept eyeing me. It was very, and she kind of lingers in, looks at the corners. I think she was one of those vampires that really just look at everybody like a piece of meat and just want to suck you dry or something.
Hot.
So glad you said it.
The self-preservation.
What's her name again?
is lacking.
She have a number?
But that's what she tells Aaron as she keeps walking over to Vesper.
You need to do your best to avoid her, if at all you can, Maria.
She like nods and says, I know, I'm trying, but there's not really much I can do. I wish I could just escape from here. She eventually starts reaching over to where Vesper is playing the piano. And as you start to arrive, and she stops, looks over at the corner of her eyes, like, oh. And she says, Mariah, darling, what have you brought here? Oh, Aaron, yes, I remember you. It's been quite a while. Have you... I've not seen you. Have you been traveling the world of sorts?
Indeed I have, Miss Vesper.
Oh.
I've come to ask a favor of you.
Oh, favors, darling. You know me very well. That's exactly what I do. I love dealing in favors. What is it that you're asking for? Remember, whatever favor I do for you, you might have to return in equal.
I desperately need your help getting an audience with the Queen.
Oh, the Queen. That is a favor. Oh my. That is an interesting favor, actually. Why would you want an audience with the Queen? This Queen is very hard to get to, you know. Not very many people, even in the lifetime of these people here in Hexa Landing. And for myself included, I've only ever had maybe one time that I've ever met her.
Myself and my traveling companions, a number of us are good. We believe that only the Queen can lift it.
Ooh, now this is interesting. Traveling companions. Aaron, are you having traveling companions now? I don't remember you being a man of companions per se, except, you know, unless it's somebody like myself or someone else interested. And she kind of moves over to you, starts to slither a arm around your neck in a way. And she smiles and she winks and says, perhaps that's one of the favors we could ask for in the future. And she smiles and winks at you. And you see Mariah sort of uncomfortable, like just kind of putting her hands, looking down at the floor by this time.
I understand that appeasing me is one of your favorite things to do, Miss Vesper, but this is a very serious matter that I ask be attended to as soon as you are able.
And she kind of sighs. The ever-elusive Aaron. You know, darling, one of these days you're really going to have to get hitched up by someone. I'm sure you've had adventures in your traveling of the world and sorts. But, all right, such dreadful, dreadful seriousness always from you. You should really lighten it up one of these days, Aaron. You can't be serious all your life.
It is quite... It is fun to try and remain serious while we have all these things happening in the world, and I must insist we get this as soon as possible.
All right, well then I will talk. And I shall see who I can invite tonight. Perhaps a contact. Maybe one of the ladies of the Harpies, perhaps. If you really want to gain an audience with the Queen, that's the first one I would start with. I will get names for you. I have a very entertaining bard that should be playing tonight. So that should get her interest. She's usually here nearly every day anyway, but today she seems to be missing. Says, let's start at, let's say 9. Be here for the entertainment. And I will introduce you to her. Yes?
Well, thank you, Miss Vesper.
She winks and says, of course. Now, remember, I shall have a favor in the future should this introduction go fairly, and you should gain that audience that you want.
I would never forget to pay my debt.
And then she smiles and looks over at Mariah and says, all right, well then, I shall get back to my music. I have to get ready for the night's entertainment. Though, you know, at the end of the week, we shall have a larger gathering of entertainment. I plan to have one of the Fae mistresses with her court visiting the Meridian. Something you might be interested as well, Mr. Aaron, since your line of the work, let's say, has always been in gathering informations. And she'll sit down, and she starts playing the piano. And Mariah at that time, like, looks over, looks back up at Aaron, smiles, is like, oh, well, that was easy enough.
Indeed it was. Thank you, Maria.
And she smiles and says, so, what are you going to do for the rest of the day?
I do not know.
And she looks over and says, well, I'm going to be busy here. I have to do some tasks and get the Meridian ready for tonight. I guess she has a new bard coming. And I guess I'm going to be fixing up the stage, and I think we have other entertainment as well. If you're going to come back at 9, I'll be here. I'll be free after that.
That sounds lovely.
Maybe we can go to one of the restaurants tonight after all the entertainment stuff, and we can catch up.
I would enjoy that, Mariah.
And she smiles and she's like, gives you a hug as she looks back at Vesper. I better hurry up and get things going. I do have a favor too that I want to ask you tonight. So, yeah, let's meet up. And she kind of gives a hug and then quickly starts skirting off back toward where Charles is.
I will jot everything down in my notebook and then begin making my way back to the wagon. assuming that's where all of my companions went.
Excellent. All right. Well, then, in that case, we're gonna jump over to Mr. Let me copy.
Meanwhile, we've all been arrested.
Make a copy of you. And then we're gonna jump over.
I haven't been arrested. I'm just going because Ilith is going. If I want to, I would
Oh,
leave.
honey.
Let him think. Let him think.
Make him wear a hat of disguise that turns him into an orc.
I think the
Yes!
last we left off was with Cedric actually was staying with Amara. And
Boy.
you were with Amara. She was passed out, getting healed. Get that one out of there. So we're gonna jump over to you really quick and see what the adventures of Cedric is happening here right now.
So calm. Considering God, I love her, but God.
All right. But Cedric, I think, was sitting at the table. It's been a few hours right now as the group has been gone, and you've been here with Amara. She doesn't seem too stirred, but you see Glyph just kind of standing still as a statue, aside from floating there. But you see her concentrating as the limbs of Amara have been growing. They're about maybe a good 3 inches have grown so far. And
The good old. I just imagine like Deadpool limbs regenerating. It's just a small baby hand.
yeah, little small baby hand growing a little foot. And
I hate it.
with that being said, would Cedric be wanting to do anything else? I mean, he's here, but there's not really much going on. He's healed Amara. He's pretty much just stayed and watched to make sure anything bad doesn't
if Glyph
happen
needed
to her.
anything.
Yeah.
Oh God. I think Cedric's really much of a snooper. I don't think he would like. I don't think he'd be wanting to like look around anywhere.
Go explore the wagon he's been in for a month or 2.
I've been here for a month. I might as well know what all this is about. Shit.
Actually, no. You were there from Duskwatch, so yeah, it's been about a month and a half that you've been with the group around.
A month and a half.
I think it was a month and a half ago. Yeah, we're at Duskwatch in game time.
Yeah. Sorry, in game time. For me, I've sadly been. We don't talk about the past times, but I might as well. I might go over to the Glyph and just be like, do you need me to do anything else? You practically probably got it all under control right now.
And that's what you're asking Glyph?
That's what I'm going to be asking Glyph.
And Glyph will look over and says, I sense that we are near a pocket of some sort of... And she thinks for a while. You see the eyes go white. Not entirely a dimension that's been cut off from Solar. And she looks over and then she says, we need... And she says, we need an item from this domain. Yes. Would you be able to fetch it for me, Sir Cedric?
Yeah, now, what is this item that you need me to get it?
She says, it is a page from the book of Vile Darkness, yes.
Seems like a great idea.
Oh boy! Look, I wouldn't mind getting it. I just hope this doesn't affect me at any point. I'm guessing this isn't straight in the library. I'm guessing this is somewhere safe kept.
It is somewhere in this city that we are currently in. I suspect Hexa Landing.
Hexa Landing? Okay. Alright. stretch his arms. He's gonna stand up from his chair. He's like, alright, I might as well get a bit of a walk down anyways.
She says, they may be within... I have not been here. I have heard rumors. I think deep within archives, perhaps the Whisper Court.
The Whisper Court? Alright.
Though I will be careful with the Whisper Court. And she looks over. Her face turns to Cedric. That would be very important. And she says, it is tied to the phylactery.
Well, hey Glyph, I wasn't really much careful in the past, but I'll be much more careful right now. Don't you worry. She's gonna start.
I would be even more worried.
She says, if I remember right from Armara's and our research, this should be the place last spoken of. That was the destination before the book itself was discovered.
Find the book and just basically just turn it right here, give it to you. I'm thinking you'll be able to do the rest from there.
Yes. The page should have all the formulas for creating a phylactery or a Dracolich.
I'm sorry?
Yeah, I'm gonna be honest. Could you repeat that last bit? Just probably didn't hear that one properly.
I'll be right back, Gil.
She says, Dracolich.
Dracolich, okay. I just to make sure. Because I just cut off sadly. Oh, good. Alright. Well, I'll have to go find this book.
I wish you the best of luck, Sir Cedric. And she says, remember, there might be danger with the Whisper Court. Hexa Landing, from what I've researched, is a dangerous city. Be careful, and do not let no person bite you.
Wait, bite you? Wait a minute. But anyways, careful's my middle name. I'll be fine. Or get bit.
Good, Cedric. And she smiles.
As he kind of leaves, confidently leaves rooms, to go close rooms, get bit? What the hell am I getting myself into now?
Well, that's a solid question.
And
details.
Where would Cedric be going?
Oh boy.
The hell if he doesn't change his ways.
I guess he'll lead himself outside. He'll just prep himself, get his items, and he will probably just head outside.
Okay. Well, then in that case, as you are heading outside, we'll say that you step outside of the wagon and you're in the that little alleyway where they park all the wagons and horses, and stable boys taking care of the horses there. And so we're gonna jump back over to the main page. As y'all have already been moved, going down Trinity Street by this time. Move the entire
I feel like
group.
the main tower is gonna have a little small confrontation, and in the background it's gonna be a big mushroom cloud. It's Cedric.
Alright, I'm gonna move y'all first before I switch the bank to about right here, since y'all would probably be about here as y'all walking. And we're going to move y'all back to the main map here. Wham. Big old white map. And I think Aaron would probably be stepping out by this time. Trying to sync up all this stuff. There you are, Mr. Aaron. As you walk out the Meridian, you see Zool walking past the door. And then looking further down, you see the rest of the group going down the street. With Naboo, of course, his large frame sticking above the heads as there is a crowd of people. Oh, Aaron was gone. All this time, I was talking
They got him.
to the character.
He died.
Aaron, now that you're back, I was going to say, you walk out and see Zool, and you turn to see, well, Naboo first probably, because he's sticking out of the crowd of people walking around here, and the rest of the group going down the street is what you first see. But you actually, you're right there next to Zool as you are walking down. Or you walk out of the door of the Meridian. Depending what you wish to do with that, it's up to you. But yes, you do see the group walking down the street. And
Zool, what is happening here?
Oh, Zul's dead.
Look,
Oh,
he
damn, I
did.
didn't know he was talking
They
to
got
me.
him.
No.
I got him.
Hold on, my thing broke.
it's okay, I'm moving people from maps. Bing.
There we go.
There. Get you there.
Alright, what was your question?
Zool, what is happening here?
If you were talking about all the with the random lady and the people, why is Hermes sideways? Anyway, I honestly do not know. I just got done talking with Miss Thistleborn, so I was coming to investigate myself.
I see. Is this
Did you have
something
the
that
pleasure of
will...
meeting the nice lady? You're gonna see like an actual like shudder as he talks about her.
Nixessa. Nixessa.
I swear to God, that's like Bloody Mary.
And you, Cedric, also pop out of the wagon and you see the big form of Naboo kind of going across the
Why is he
alleyway there.
sideways?
Everyone's sideways today.
Yeah, Hermes is sideways and Nobu is fucking sideways.
That- oh god, he's up and like on the wall.
Hitting the ground.
Nom nom nom. How's the stone station, Naboo?
Anyway,
Hey,
listen, stop rotating yourself. Get out of here. I don't even know how to rotate. So leave me. Alright, Cedric. Motherfucker, if you don't quit turning yourself.
oh god, he's facing me. Wait, no, we're not first.
You walk out, he's just over here trying to throw it back while giving like the one of them flirtatious mating dances.
I don't like this.
Whoa, look. He's gonna.
Alright, let's continue.
Yeah, sorry. He's practically gonna peek outside of what's going on for like the only space he can see past Nobu.
You see the same thing, just a group following, seems to be some like knights and a lady that's walking them down the street.
I'm just gonna look over Nobu. I don't suppose though. You can tell me what's going on.
How far away is Fury from me?
Ziri's, you've been lagging behind.
Yeah.
I've also been talking to the creepy lady.
I would assume
the
at
date
this
goes
point,
on.
if y'all were following, y'all would start grouping up a little bit together. So we can just say that you're a
Ziri's
little
still
bit
getting
closer to
eyeballs
that
from
now.
all the people.
Yeah.
Just gonna.
Like at some point during their walk, if he notices that, I was like, you can have me roll if you want, but if he notices more and more people keep paying attention to Ziri, he's eventually just gonna have his snake attached to her.
Oh, well, yeah. As y'all walk down the street, you would have... seems like most of the common folk don't really pay too much attention because she's with a group. And because now that she's with a group and the sentinels are around, it seems that a lot of people are not actually paying attention right now.
Good.
Even with no group.
But
The man who's now upside down.
He's doing great.
So as y'all...
I told you, he's doing some weird mating dance for buildings, I guess.
Weird. Why is the floor shaking? But as y'all are walking, I'm going to switch over to this really quick.
Why is
as y'all are... but y'all can feel free to RP and
massive.
converse amongst each other to figure out what's going on if you wish. Unless everybody's just... unless Aaron and Cedric just kind of start falling in line.
Before I fall in line, I'm actually gonna go up to Eleven and be like, alright, I don't know if Zul already told you about this, but Amara's looking pretty okay. However, I need to head over to the Whispering Courts at some point, or kind of as quickly as I can.
He's telling this to Illith.
Yeah, he's gonna tell this to Ilith.
I don't know how to tell you this, Cedric. I think we're currently all under arrest. She's gonna nod her head towards the guards.
I was like, oh, what?
I think it's a great day.
As Cedric... oh, shoot. Actually, that's important. We have to go back. Never mind.
Wait, I don't think Cedric has a mark. They may not care about him.
Oh, he doesn't have a mark? No.
No,
but,
he came
but
after
he
the mark.
also...
they don't give a fuck with the mark. They give a fuck that we enter the city wrong.
Yeah, it's
Gotcha.
well,
I
it's
thought
a
they
little.
were
The essence of the mark is a
registering us
different
by the
thing,
mark.
but but as soon as Cedric steps out, that's important right there.
I'm gonna get shot. oh boy, time to go
Welcome to
home.
our club.
Guilt by association.
Aaron was being.
yeah.
Aaron has already been here, so it doesn't matter about Aaron. But
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Aaron gets
Aaron,
on
you
skull
don't
free.
have a,
there's an essence still felt by Aaron, but the bigger one is the mark that's for the other ones who haven't entered correctly. As y'all are walking, Cedric, you actually step out, but the thing about that is that before the group goes even further and you go up to Illis and ask this question, the lady actually stops. When she starts walking back over to where Cedric is, as the sentinels stop, and Ziri is like, "Oh yes, that's our friend Cedric."
Oh,
And-
thank you, Ziri.
Oh no.
And she says, "Cedric is a very powerful cleric. He heals all the time." And she's like, "Very nice person, and think he's also in love with a person too."
Ziri, no.
Oh yeah.
No,
William, I'm gonna send you
Forgot
something.
she thought you
Let
were
me
in
know.
love too.
Oh, okay.
Why did we pick up Siri again? Why do we like Siri? Just asking.
We saved her from being assassinated from what's his name.
Siri is adorable.
Why
So
do
I was
not
gonna
let
say,
that
I was gonna say,
happen?
despite everything that she's currently doing to us and really screwing us over, I still like her. I mean, I still think
Listen,
she's
I
great.
love Ziri, but God, she's a handful. It's like having a toddler in the group.
A toddler. That's funny. Let's see here. Oh, yeah, Cedric. Oh no. Yeah, everybody's pretty
Why'd she
equal.
say
I was like, because he's the one that more or less did it. I just didn't know if they would be able to pick it up.
No. This is like a global thing for the entire group. It wouldn't matter who did it. Yeah. That specific one would actually be more specific to even pick up on. You would have to have a tracer on that one. But I don't think they even have that in 5e anymore. But
You can always Google it later.
She walks back over and she walks up to Cedric. And she looks at Cedric and just stares at Cedric for a while. See, I guess Cedric is by Illith, so
Yeah, hold on. let me
she
just-
says,
Isn't he an Azamar?
Cedric.
Yeah.
And yeah, unfortunately, I think Cedric is an Azamar, right?
Yes.
Yeah, so it's all right.
Ooh.
He's with the group. Otherwise, he would be getting. He would probably be getting looks too. But they're a little bit more. Depends on. Do you consider Cedric a very handsome person?
I out of a 5, I say a 3.5. He's decent enough.
Yeah, they probably
He's
would
an average
notice.
7er.
They would probably notice him, maybe some aspects of him, unless he looks completely human. But if he doesn't, and he has some aspects of Asamar, he would get a looks. But this lady turns over and says, "Cedric, it's a pleasure to meet you. My name is Lady Midnight."
Well, hello.
Yes, it's a pleasure to meet you. I am the guard of the borders here, and also keeper of peace, and to make sure that the city is protected. I am also not knowledgeable of how you're able to certainly. And she's kind of confused. How did you do that? Where did you come from?
Oh.
Oh no. Never there's something.
Oh, she's pick. I know what they're picking up now. That is so unfortunate.
Well, should I lie? Or would be really funny if I lied. This is my deception.
Oh, sweet God.
No. I come here from time to time. I came in with this group, but I mainly stay around a bit of a distance, I would say.
No,
just came in to just go check on them.
I did not feel you, and you suddenly appeared. From almost as if you were hiding from my trace. How are you able to hide from my trace? You are also with this group. I sense that you did not come here through the borders. But she starts walking off around to the alley, and she turns to the alley and she starts looking around. Oh, well, that might be interesting.
Uh-oh.
She turns her eyes. You see them start going silver. And all of a sudden, as they turn silver, interesting thing happens. I don't know who might be at the alleyway, but you see that as she has the line of sight, she's looking at, because there are other wagons there, and there's horses and such. But suddenly, the wagon that you are all in actually seems to lose its elegant look, in a sense, and it becomes it becomes much smaller, and the wood becomes much more normal in a sense that it's like smaller and much more used looking. The wheels themselves seems to have lots of worn to it. They've been worn out a lot. And at that point, you also see Sam and Dan. Suddenly, they don't look like Sam and Dan anymore. They look like very large, knight-looking golems of sorts. And she stares at them and is like, "What is this?"
I just imagine Bruce Sam and Dan just like playing poker, don't even care. He's like, oh.
Hey, let's talk about the big skeletal horse pulling the wagon too.
Oh no!
Oh yeah.
All the bones.
Would it?
Yeah.
Oh, you're right.
Oh no.
Zul just lost connection with his fucking whatever you named it.
Fru.
Fru. Actually, the moment he loses connection, he's kind of, because he knows where the wagon is, he's kind of going to look for the horse.
So I'm trying to think. Let me see. I'm trying to
She's
remember.
what? And she's looking down
Guys,
this way,
this
right?
is bad.
Cedric kind of like just leaning over there.
One second, and I'll let you know.
We get arrested. What does it even do?
Apparently, we entered the country illegally.
Aaron is walking the other way.
I don't honestly.
Aaron does not know these
He said,
people.
"Nope."
Kind of wishing I had done that myself. Good on you, mate.
Okay, because this is. Let's see. Okay, because is the horse considered like an animate dead?
Yeah.
Okay, so if the horse is considered animate dead, then that the spell itself that creates the undead is the magic, but afterwards it doesn't take magic to have the undead remain.
Oh, she'd more or less have to would look at me for it to disconnect me.
No, there shouldn't be any connection unless it's a homebrew kind of thing. But the
No.
Yeah, animate dead doesn't have, like, once you create an undead, that's why like zombies and stuff can't be what do you call it,
Anti-magic field.
Yeah, they're not. Yeah, the magic itself is what creates them, but after the magic, that magic fades and it's gone. What's left over is the dead that's been animated, but it doesn't take the magic to keep them animated. Yeah, so the horse would still be there, though.
Okay.
Probably not hidden if it had. If y'all covered it, that's the only thing. But she's looking more at the cart right now, and it's like, yeah, Zool would see the horse, but you would see the cart there. That's very different looking cart, and she looks back at Cedric. Her eyes go back to normal. It's like, you all came in this cart here, yes? Or wagon.
I'm very tempted to go, no.
Yeah.
What a guy.
Me looking at Thorax like,
Thora kind of just glances at the party, says nothing. He knows he can't lie out of this, but he's kind of trying to see it, what the party's doing. It's like, are we going to get confrontational? Are we going to try to just blitz away? Is Amara coming out? What's going on here?
I think that'd be a bad idea.
His Ziri just kind of like nods. Like, oh yes, it's our cart. We come in there, we go in there, we come back out, and just like,
Ziri?
Oh, hello, yes.
Hey.
Love her. Love her.
I love her, but fuck.
Illith will set a hand on Ziri's shoulder. It is a way for all of us to travel a bit easier.
Yes, of course. It's a wagon. Why would you not have wagon? Of course, like that.
Oh God.
And she like looks over. The lady looks over at
God
her and
bless
takes
her.
a step closer to her. And says, "Yes, I know it is a wagon, but it was not the same rundown wagon that I am currently seeing now." And and she looks
happened to
over
the
and
pocket
says,
wrench
"This is
inside?"
very, very powerful magic that I am sensing now. That you came from." She points over at Cedric. "This is all very, very curious. All of you." And she starts looking at everyone, including the one that was banished from their land. The red-eyed beast there. Are you the type of people that they call a certain adventuring type?
What was that last sentence or question?
The type of people that you would call yourself like the adventuring type. You know what? Actually, Aaron, you're from Hexa. Or you've been in Hexa. You actually know who Lady Midnight is.
Yeah.
But it depends on what he would do with that. But he's actually met with Lady Midnight because she is the one that guards the borders. And, you know, not only her, she's other people. and she's part of the Night Guild. And the Night Guild is in charge of overseeing the entirety of the workings of Hexa Landing and protecting it and such. And you have spoken to her in the past in different dealings and such, but whatever Aaron decides to do that as the group, you see the group off in the distance being questions, it's up to him.
Would I see that Lady Midnight is the one questioning them?
Oh yeah, you'll definitely see. I mean, there's like there's a crowd of people, because this is the famous Trinity Street. But the group of people are actually moving around because they usually don't like to be around Sentinels. You would see that this is different because the Vein Sentinels actually don't usually go out at night. But you know that there is a type of people like what you are. There's a few people like you that handle the day-to-day dealings. But the Vein Sentinels are the stronger ones come out at night, and the most of the law is handled by let's say Dampiers and then humans, and most of the humans who would also work with Lady Midnight, they don't necessarily, unless they're privy, they don't necessarily know that they're actually working with vampires or such. And such, but you also know that Lady Midnight is a Dampier as well, like yourself, and this is one thing that y'all connected with in the past. But do that what you wish, and but Lady Midnight is was pointing at Cedric, and then that's what she asked. So it depends if the group wants to answer on that question or not.
I'm still kind of far. I'm not far, but I'm still not in the distance to hear her. So, that's funny.
Nobu is just having.
I still didn't hear what she called me.
Well, if you're with Illis, because she's next to Illis, if you're standing next to Illis, you probably would hear it.
Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, I'm shocked.
You're shocked.
He's shooketh.
I am shooketh.
Clutching his pearls.
Correct.
Oh God.
But yeah, Lady Midnight is still looking, and she kind of just not looking at one singular person. She kind of lays her eyes maybe on Xerxes for a while now.
I'm gonna look how hard it is not to abandon all of you right now. Do you have any idea how hard this is
honestly,
for me?
I don't blame you. What you said?
I'm gonna look at Illith and then look at Nobu. More or less in shock that, Nobu's got a secret.
I mean,
What did you say, Ilith?
I'm trying to think of how she would respond, because I don't know if she would initially believe it, or at least not in the context that it is being framed. Because, she's traveled with Nobu for a long time. She knows him pretty well.
As everybody's thinking, Ziri actually interrupts one more time, says, "What about you? Should know me. I am Zirisa Morlis. I am the author of the magical conservation energy. And my books are studied everywhere in colleges." And she puts a hand out. It says, "I am not the adventurer though. I'm more of a, I guess, college person and writer. I'm an author. I kind of like to go and discover worlds as well. And cultures. I love cultures. Could you tell me about your culture?" And you see Lady Midnight just kind of thin her eyes. This is not an adventurer, but you are traveling with this group. Oh yes, they're friends. They saved me from. Who did you save me from?
She was in a bit of trouble because of me, and so we had to bring her along with us.
Oh, you had to bring me along?
We wanted to, of course, but
I didn't.
it was. Shush.
Ziri looks over with her mouth wide open. Nobu, you didn't want me to come along?
I don't want none of y'all to come along. I'm not like this is new.
Well,
Okay, I feel
that's very mean. These are your friends and family. How could you say you don't want them to come along? That's not very nice of you, Nobu. She kind of starts shaking her finger at Nobu.
Get that finger away from me.
No, Nobu, you're being very, very rude right now. You should apologize to all your friends right now. That's very hurtful.
But I'm not my friend.
Oh, wait, me first.
She just like opens her mouth like, oh, not your friend. How they're not your friends? They've been traveling with you for months.
God, I don't even. Ilith is just trying not to giggle, honestly.
Well, come on over. I like that apology anytime soon.
I will throw
I
you.
don't think this is the time for this, everyone. Please.
Sorry.
I was gonna say,
No, I want to hear what they have to say. I want this apology. This is the perfect time as we make the fucking secret
These
guard.
guards just want to go home.
Yeah, the guards just like start giving looks to this party of idiots and going like, do we have to deal with this?
Lady Midnight is like, enough! No, I want answers. This is very peculiar here. You are able to sidestep my ability to trace those that have come into borders. That is even more dangerous. That means that there are maybe cracks in our protection to the outside. How are you able to do this? She looks at Cedric.
I'm just...
Says, you're
Is that good?
silent. You're silent.
Perhaps the truth is honestly the best way at this point. I don't think we're going to get away with secrecy.
And she looks over.
Yeah.
Yes, truth is the best option here. As Aaron is making his way, she looks at Aaron. And she looks, Aaron.
Whistling as he goes.
She looks, please, Aaron, come forth. I may need your assistance here. With these groups of people.
What have you all done this time?
Too many people talking.
Where?
I'm sorry, what did Aaron say?
What have you all done this time? My apologies, Lady Midnight. I don't know what my companions have done, but surely I can pay for their bail or whatever it is they need to do in order to continue on.
Oh, she looks confused. It's like, Aaron, you know these people here.
And to confirm that, Cedric's gonna go look to the side. It's like, oh, hey, Aaron!
She looks over and she's like,
Ziri.
Zirio looks over. It's like, oh yes, we're all friends here. Aaron is being very, very nice. Nicer than Nobu, since Nobu is in denial that he has family and friends here. Very, very rude.
Just rolled his eyes.
Oh my god, Ziri!
Ziri, you've been around us for a while. How have you not realized Nobu doesn't like anybody?
Oh, I thought he just didn't like me. He never gets around me. Always quiet around me. I tried to ask him questions. He never answered. But then everybody else seemed to be the same. It looked like people were trying to get away. Except for Aaron and Tori. Tori get very nice. Zul is very quiet, but he's always reading books like me. So, we understand each other. Amara really likes me, though. She was trying to help me get rid of invisible creatures that was annoying. And you see Lady Midnight like, Aaron, please, explain.
These are my traveling companions, Lady Midnight. We came here to Hexa Landing because we have a small problem that we believe can only be solved in this city.
And she looks around. It's like, yeah, I see. But, Aaron, you trust these people?
As much as any can trust anyone else outside of their own line of work.
I see. You do understand that you travel with the Gnorri that has been isolated from his people here. Heard great tales of him killing his own out of violence, and also he is called the Red-Eyed Beast.
I
don't know where that name came
knew
from.
he was alone. I did not know any of that about him.
Yes, of course. We do have information from his, well, lands that he's traveled from. Generations, of course. Rumors. You are not familiar with one of my friends. Perhaps we should all then calm down. If you know Erin, then this all must be explained first. Please, then, let us at least go and have a conversation at my office and get away from the streets, because streets have many listeners. And there are great things happening in the outside world right now that you might not be privy to. Great dangerous powers that threaten things, besides the idea of the power of the Empire.
Of course. And again, I apologize for anything my companions have done wrong.
Well, that is good, because I do not have the ability to add the removal of the glyphs that are magically placed once you step upon the lands of Hexa Landing. But at my office I will be able to do this. That way it will stop pinging my head constantly. Are we all agreed in this? If you know Erin is a friend of Hexa. That means that he must trust you well enough. So long as you do not harm people in Hexa Landing, you are welcomed here then, as guests of Erin.
Look at that Aaron's face.
Of course.
So, Erin, how
We
long...
honestly didn't know that the way we got here was improper. We weren't made aware. It was not intentional.
It is still a story I wish to hear, but yes, most of the borders here are created not only to give the beasts of the darkness outside, whatever creatures lurk within the mists, but also we have it so that other greater beings may not be able to pierce and spy upon the citizens of Hexa Landing. It also gives us the power, the mist of Hexa, the shroud some people call it, prevents people from entering. It is very powerful. It has even prevented certain gods from being able to enter. This is why I was very curious how you were able to pull it off, unless the mist itself has called you here. Or she starts thinning her eyes at Erin, or there is something level of essence that seems to initiate from. And she looks over to the black castle that's high up in the cliff, off in the distance. Yes, Erin, let us talk. Out of the public eye, yes?
Of course.
And then she will start leading y'all if everybody follows now.
I think we all have to follow anyways.
Yeah, well, yeah, I guess to get rid of the thing she had mentioned, she travels down the street a little while longer, and as y'all are traveling down the street, you eventually arrive.
Can Ilith speak telepathically with Fragment? Or is this, she has to summon her and speak to her?
She can speak telepathically.
Okay, she would, as they're walking, ask Fragment, do you know if Amara has been in Hexa Landing before?
And she'll say telepathically, no, from all the knowledge that I have from Glyph, she has not been to Hexa Landing. Though I do have memory of her keeping archives and tracking certain histories of the city.
Understood. We may need to keep her in the cart until we leave, or until we can explain that there is another of our group here.
Ah,
So I don't think she's in any state to come with us.
Shall I inform Glyph?
Yes, please.
And she's like, disappears for a while, and then as you all are walking down the street further to the south, kind of southeast, you hear her says, I have informed Glyph. Glyph has told me to let you know that the workings of healing Amara are going as planned, and she should be early morning sometime at her full capacity.
Perfect, thank you.
And she like signs off, and then you hear silence. And then
Fragment signing off.
what you see is just the image of the street that y'all finally arrive, and it's a big it is an office that's inside, but the first building you see is this right here, basically. And it tells you, as you are seeing any markings, flags, pretty much the banners that you see, get a little information there. But she starts leading you into those double doors right there, and then as you are inside, you're going to go in here, and the sentinels take their places down hallways and such, but eventually goes into one of the rooms, her office, and then I'm gonna paste y'all in here. Woo! Y'all can position how y'all want. The vein sentinels, 2 vein sentinels already there. She's gonna not be there because she's going to already be in here.
It's over here.
But she walks to the back of her desk, and she says, Erin, yes. I believe there is an associate, most usually very secretive if you not met. I am concerned still, as we are walking here, about your friend there, the Gnorri. Aside from that, the explanation as well as how you were able to come here, maybe I can decipher what happened. Perhaps it is the mist for some unknown reason that has led you to the city without crossing borders.
Mayhaps, though from what I am aware of it, it was a mishap with teleportation.
And she says, yes, a mishap. But even if it was a mishap, to be able to break through the mist, be it mishap or not, and go through the borders without the mist stopping you is a curious effect. Don't you think? You are familiar with how mists work here. Powerful that they are. Many rumors say that even the queen herself cannot control it.
So, was this mist that you talk about sentient?
You were a little low on there. What did you say?
I asked, like, is the mist that surrounds the city sentient or controlled by a higher entity?
I do not know much, but the rumor says that sometimes it could be sentient, that it is its own way of finding people, but I do not know except for maybe people than the Eben Conclave, the ones that are closer to the queen herself. But the best I can tell you is it is a strong possibility.
If I could tell you exactly how we breached the mists, I would, Lady Midnight. But I unfortunately do not know.
You see Ziri starts like going over here looking at books, but she's like starts to write down notes. Mist that is sentient. Oh, I never heard of this before.
Well, Ziri, let's we're important. We have important discussions. Let's look at the books later. We can ask Lady Midnight for permission later. Come here.
Oh, of course. Sorry,
Correct.
did not mean to interrupt your books. Very nice collection you have here, Lady Night Mid, or what was it? Midnight, yes. She looks over at Siri, and she looks over at Aaron. It's like, she's a very interesting person there. Aaron, once again, so this group that you travel with, and she looks over, there was a mishap, but yet you wind up here. And I suppose that answers my question. She starts walking about and says, if everyone could please walk into the circle here, into the center of the circle. I will remove the glyphs that are upon your body, so that way you are now untracked by other Night Wardens. We can't all keep with each other, so we do not want more, let's say, miscommunication should you remain here, especially at night. It's a bit more complicated.
Complicated?
You're going to want to be... You do not want to be tracked at night, Cedric.
I'll take your word for it, Aaron.
She'll step in the circle, but she's gonna, like, kind of wring her hands a little bit. We do have one more companion with us, though they're not in any state for travel. They're injured, and they are currently being tended to, but they are also, I believe, unregistered. If the rest of us are, I'm sure they are.
And she looks over and says, I see. Currently tended to. Then we might have to ask her to, or ask them to, at least come and visit one of our offices or the borders in order to remove the invisible glyph that would be on her. Or
yes,
they,
I will let
them.
her know when she's better.
I can't remember if she said her or not. But yeah, that's what you would say. And is everybody else going into the circle as well?
Yes.
Okay. So I'm going to move y'all in there just so I know. Beams, Cersei's. All right. But as y'all all move in there, y'all do feel a sense of a little bit of like almost like a, what do you call it when you get chalked by carpet as y'all enter, and y'all feel like y'all can't see it, but you feel like it around your skin or something, like if something was lingering, and then it falls off. Don't feel it anymore. And she says, "Ah, there, perfect. Now you are clear." And she hands, everybody walks around and hands everybody's papers. Pretty much, these papers just say that you are visitors to Hexa Landing and such. And Aaron, you've had these papers before, but you don't usually need them anymore because you lingered in Hexa Landing for so many years or time before, because you go in and out so many adventures that you have. And then it says, now I will ask the group, what else were you here? You said you came here, I'm sorry, to do what? You had some sort of business.
If I may, Lady Midnight, that would be a very personal thing to answer.
Ah, I see. For this, roll me a, let's say, persuasion, just because she is in charge of protecting the city. She trusts you, but let's see how much she trusts you.
is a 16.
A 16. She looks over and she'll just say, I understand this may be personal, but you must also understand, Aaron. As we know, I am in charge to protect the city. I'm very concerned to whoever walks in our borders. You are, of course, she moves her hands to the rest of the group. Oh, welcomed. But if I could just know some part of it, so that I know, and perhaps I can help as well. As you see this large creature that almost looks similar to Naboo, kind of step next to Lady Midnight. Though he's a little mottled, but he's actually wearing a, strangely enough, an outfit that goes over him. Looks very elegant and suave, and he actually has more little tentacles under his jawline there, and I don't know if I can click on that. So, oh, there we go. I don't know if that pops up in y'all's window. Y'all can kind of see a little larger version of him.
Looks very interesting. I'm gonna walk over here.
I do want to touch things.
And as she walks up and she was explaining this, says, Aaron, yes, please. I'd like to introduce you to my friend, associate that works in the shadows, perhaps. He has walked in the cities here and there, has become more active lately, since there are things happening. Most people took him and confused him, but now people have become more accustomed to his presence in the city. But before then, he was very secretive, working for me in certain situations that required stealth. Quick, let's just say, quickly solving certain threats. It says, this is Kralik. And you see Kralik just look down at Aaron and says, puts a hand out.
Ah, yes. A pleasure to meet you, Aaron.
I will shake his hand. Likewise, Mr. Kralik.
And he says, smiles and says,
I have not seen one of my kind in these areas, and never, actually.
He smiles at you. He looks like he's trying to force a smile. Doesn't quite know. You might get the sense that he maybe not used to smiling. And he looks at the rest of the people and it's like, slithers, or not slithers, but just kind of, yeah, in a way he slithers silently. He's very elegant in the way that he moves. And Ziri is like, oh, are you like one of them? Like Naboo's kind? You say, oh, I've been trying to figure out about your culture and trying to figure out more about you kind, and this would be very interesting. You mind if we talk? Kralik looks kind of like no emotion in his face in a little bit, and it's like,
yes, of course. I would be very happy to sit down with you. It'd be my pleasure. And it's great to meet the rest of you all. And says,
Hi, pleasure.
Says, nods and looks over at Naboo, and then it's like,
yes, you are the red-eyed beast. Many tales have I heard from the parts of our home world, our land.
This is canon. This is exactly how it's going.
Oh yeah,
I say nothing.
He says nothing, just stares at you too.
Yeah, my eyes are more like squinted at him, more like do something, I kill you kind of thing. Like I'm watching him.
Oh Lord.
It's like watching prey.
Two cats hissing at each other and puffing up.
So I know the answer. I just want to make sure that is a fucking Gnorri over there, right?
Yeah, it's a modeled.
Okay, sorry. Okay.
Modeled Gnorri. Yeah.
Yeah, that's the Gnorri. Is it a male or a builder?
No, it's a male.
Okay. Alright, I ain't saying shit.
This Lady Midnight just kind of looks at both of them, looking at each other. Says,
This is the way I know. Kralik has told me much about his home and his culture. He's told me what I immediately recognized as the red-eyed beast. And
what color is he?
He kind of a grayish, greenish. But he does have more like black spots like mottled around him.
That doesn't help me at all. What Gnorri is he?
Mottled. The mottled Gnorri.
The molted?
I think so. Yeah, let me see. I thought they were mottled. What, done mottled around? Let me see.
Give me a second. Let me look.
They're the ones that are that have the little spots. They're more green, and because they're not any of the solid colored ones.
Give me a second. I'm pulling them up. Noise. Past the end. Ends, bitch. G's. I mean,
yeah, the
G's.
mottled,
The G is
mottled
silent.
Gnorri. There we go. I'll post that in the chat.
It is mottled. I thought it was molted. My dyslexia has been kicking my ass today.
Oh, I sent that to Bucky. I don't know why.
Bucky's getting information.
Bucky has more information. Not only Faye, but Gnorri now.
What the fuck is it?
Gotcha.
Bucky
Might
has
have sent you a
directly
message.
mutated.
There we go.
Okay.
I'll just
I'll
put
make
it
it.
on there so we all have it. There we go. But anyway,
I'm about to send you a message, William, about that.
but yes, you sending the message. Yeah, Lady Midnight will pretty much just say that and then look at the rest of the group and say,
But if this is something that you truly wish to keep even more personal, then I will respect it because of Aaron.
Thank you, Lady Midnight.
and she says, looks over at Aaron, and let's see here. Oh, let me read this. Oh.
So just let you know that. He's faster on land than I am, but I'm faster in the water than he is.
Oh, cool.
Well, if I was a regular Gnorri.
Yeah.
But I'm fucking Nobu.
But aside from that, she'll go over to Aaron and say,
Just because of what history Kralik has told me of, please be very careful with your friend there. And says, the red-eyed beast. We would not want any violence in the city, especially if there are innocent people that may be hurt. Kralik has learned our culture, and he is much more, let's say, controlled on especially what I ask. But as far as what he's told me, I'd be very cautious.
Of course.
He says, remember, we do not ourselves control which eyes fall upon us in the city. We would not want the Ebon Claw Conclave or the elite of the Sentinels to gain attention in the city. It would prove very Unfortunate for your friends. It's only a warning, and I think the rest of your friends should have a place in the city. And I say that your red-eyed beast has a place now that people are more accustomed to seeing Kralik walking the streets. But you are now free to go, everyone. And as I said, just be careful in the city, please. No violence.
And Kralik says,
It was a pleasure to meet all of you. Please enjoy the city. I am, of course, with Lady Midnight. Always around. We like to watch and learn and make sure that everyone is safe.
as he kind of looks over at Nobu. And then he will make a move back over to where Lady Midnight is. But now it's, y'all are free now to do what y'all want. Y'all are free to travel the city.
Yeah.
Whew.
Ugh.
And this ended without bloodshed. I am surprised.
Thank you, Aaron.
Yes, thank you,
Oh,
Aaron.
I'm sexy.
Thank you, Aaron.
No.
While everybody's
speaking
figuring
of-
out what they want to do first, let's actually do like a quick 5-minute break. I guess I'm gonna go
Damn it.
and do a
Okay.
bio break really quick and get something
Yes,
to drink,
same,
and we'll be back in 5 minutes.
You better.
Roger, Dodger.
Now have y'all seen another Gnorri besides Nobu? Completely different.
Completely different.
This motherfucker
The
talks in
thunk
complete
that
sentences.
Who the fuck
God.
individuals have individual personalities?
Hey, you don't know
The-
that. Y'all seen one thing of race, and they could have been like, hey, they act like what Nobu acts like. Nobu acts animalistic, so maybe the other Gnorris act animalistic. Nope, that motherfucker had a bow tie.
Brother
Okay.
is well. Brother is dapper. Has a fucking suit and everything. Just like.
He's wearing clothes. Nobu's naked.
Everyone's thinking that number's 4.
I honestly I should have asked. I forgot. What was Illith like when she saw another Gnorri?
She a little flabbergasted, but I mean, she's already seen another one of her own kind here, so
She's seen two of her own kind.
Yeah, that's right.
two in the world, one in this city. She does not like this city.
Well, the city's
It's been a bad experience all around.
I will be right back. I'm gonna restart a few things because my computer's acting a little glitchy. I'll be right back.
Okay.
He's running away. Get him.
Get him!
Gonna be entirely honest here, guys. I had expected at least one of you to try and attack to get your way out of that shit.
I was going to.
Oh,
I was going to if they touched me or Illith.
Full
But-
disclosure, as soon as they exposed the wagon, I was going to use the chaos to dimension door 500 feet away and then call my ride to get the fuck away from you guys. But I decided to stick it out
Valid.
because it seemed really messed up to do that.
That's legit though.
don't worry, new guy. We'll get where to go.
That's damn near what just happened.
The power of friendship. Where'd our new friend go?
Buddy.
All right. Back. So, I decided. So I will say in Hexa Landing, depending on what you'll want to do, Hexa Landing, just because it's the city of darkness here, I will say a lot of it has to do with a lot of social interaction. I mean, y'all can battle certain things, but I will say that most of the time, those who are the most charismatic might be able to get even more, like Mr. Aaron here. And depending on how fast y'all want to get to the queen, or if y'all want to go exploring different places, I'm going to put this big map right now and tell you where y'all are currently. As Hermes, you do remember that while you were searching the city, you didn't find very many magic shops. Though there are lots of restaurants, lots of, what do you call it? Let's say clubs and taverns. Is very much more a city of, let's say, entertainment and definitely culture and such. Different buildings that have been built for just trying to attract maybe people from different, though it might just be the Skira Empire, but from different places around Askyria. Once, of course, they go through the borders. But you can tell, Hermes, as you were walking, that there are people from different, much more dressed differently than most of the people you met in either North Angoria or even the south parts of North Angoria there in Brinsistria, and then also South Angoria. And I'm going to ping where y'all currently, when y'all step outside of this office, y'all are right there. And then as y'all stepping outside, with Theater of the Mind, as people are walking up and down, the streets are starting to get busy since it's now a little past 5 o'clock, getting close to 6 o'clock. And people are starting to get off of their own work and jobs that they have in the city. The voices are pretty much just blaring, starting to get a little louder as people start to kind of almost shove on each other on the smaller streets. But you see all this as y'all step out. And as y'all step out, I'm also going to, let's go ahead and do a little bit of, I'm going to add this really quick because it's a little too quiet for me. Let's go with some nice, gentle music, since now the tension is gone, maybe. Oh, Ziri, well, actually, stop at the door, and you would also notice that the other Gnorri is finished talking to Lady Midnight. He's actually kind of not following y'all, but behind y'all, stepping out, and Ziri actually stops.
How close is he?
If y'all are stepping, I would say about maybe 80 to 100 feet behind y'all, walking out the hallway.
That's a good number.
And as that happens, Ziri will go ahead and stop and looks back, and it's like, oh, I think I'm going to stay here, and maybe we can go to some sort of restaurant. I'm going to ask him if he wants to go to a restaurant, and I'm going to talk to him. And that's what she says as everybody steps out.
Above table, just to make sure everyone remembers, you were all very scared about letting her go off by herself. I don't know if you want to let her go off with some guy she just met, just saying.
Oh yeah, no, again, Ilith is just like glued to her side. I know you don't care, Nobu.
If you
Anyway,
hold up. If you walk towards that Gnorri with her, you don't get far, as you feel a tail wrap around you.
But we can't let her go off by herself. You saw the way people were looking at her.
And for the first time he doesn't look at you. He doesn't even acknowledge that you're talking. He watches that Gnorri.
As the Gnorri gets closer, he's just kind of smile at Naboo and like look over at her. And then as he gets closer, unless anybody says anything to Ziri, I don't know what did Zul say, or somebody say something.
What I was gonna say is he's just gonna more place his hand on Ziri and just look at the group and be like, "Y'all can go ahead. I'll just take care of her." He's gonna like more or less not drag her, but he's gonna lead her to go talk to Lady Midnight.
Well, Midnight stayed back in the office, but
I know he didn't leave the office, but like he did at least walk with them toward the door.
Ziri looks at you. It's like, oh, hey, no, I was going to go here and have drink with Mr. What was his name again? He looks at everybody.
We can do that in a little bit.
He says, and she like grabs your hand. It's like, oh, come on, let's go. I'm very interesting. Naboo is very boring. He doesn't like to talk. And also, Naboo, you still need to apologize.
He doesn't say anything. His eye hasn't left that guy.
And Ziri's like, see, tell you, he's just very rude. Starts ignoring people. And by this time, the guy gets near the group and he's like, smiles at everybody, smiles at Ziri, looks over at Zul, nods at Zul. Oh, hello. Excuse me. And says,
he's gonna.
As he says that, Ziri says, I want to ask you a question if you want to sit in the restaurant and talk about things. So Zul is trying to lead. Ziri's very interested now. But Kralik will actually look down at her and it's like,
oh, yes, of course. I'm sorry, but this evening I am, let's say, I have a task I must finish. Though, if you wish to speak later tomorrow in morning, I shall be very much free.
And she looks over, oh, okay. Tomorrow it is perhaps breakfast. I would love to try your cultural breakfast here. Must be very tasty, yes? I like, what do they call them? The eggs with scramble, yes. So delicious. And pancakes, oh, with syrup. Warm syrup, like when you heat it up. I used to have a friend wizard that used to heat it, and it's like, he smiles like,
oh, yes, of course. What was your name?
She looks over. Oh, I am Ziri. Pleasure to meet you again.
And it's like, of course, Ziri. I would be very happy to speak to you tomorrow. But if you excuse me, ladies and gentlemen, I must be off. Lady Midnight constantly needs things handled in a precise manner. If you should need anything else, though, feel free to call upon any of the guards in the city. They can fetch me quite quickly.
He looks at everybody. And then you look over at Naboo and nod.
It's a pleasure to finally meet the red-eyed beast.
And looks over and says,
please do not start any sort of trouble here. Unless I have heard much. Seems to follow you.
And then he'll slither away.
We're gonna partly see, what is it, Dr. Zoidberg's little weird and just fucking walks away.
Are we going about to hear?
Oh, dude, I'll fucking die.
As soon as he fades away, like in a little distance from me, then that's when you feel the tail drop from you, Illith. And then I look at you. So what are we doing?
We're not gonna address what just happened.
Yes. Ziri looks sad. Yes, Ziri, as y'all about to talk, Ziri looks sad and starts following Zul. Okay.
But anyway, continue. Continue, please.
Address what?
You apparently are some big killer.
They keep calling you the Red-Eyed Beast, Nobu.
Never heard that name before.
Do you know why they would think you are this red-eyed beast?
I got red eyes.
They said you killed your own kind.
This is canon. This is canon. He's very silent right now, but he's like, it's for the first time. It looks like Nobu's. Nobu's always, when he's talked, he's always said what's on his mind, or like just said it out loud. But this time, for honestly anybody, he's actually thinking of what to say.
Ooh, that's new.
Why don't
I'm
we
just
head
gonna
back
kinda
to the wagon?
Oh, sorry.
No, you can go ahead.
Thorag was just going to be stroking his beard. Was like, this is different. Haven't had this reaction from him before.
Is he?
Yeah, speaking of the wagon.
Just lead over the fork. Is like, is he sick?
It's time for those apologies.
Yeah. Anyways, it's time for those apologies. I'm kidding. Still gonna say that.
I will
Immediately gets face bitten off.
Yes. Another note is that now that all this is gone, y'all would notice that there is a new person that's similar and maybe certain characteristics as Illith and Hermes now. Aaron, you would have actually seen him because you were lingering in the bar, but you never actually met them. But you didn't even know that they might have been with the group because they walked out before anything happened. And he had come back in and talked to Vesper for a while and left. But now you see him lingering with the group. And Cedric, you would see this new person, I think, because I don't think... No, were you down? Yeah, you were down when he first came in, right?
Yeah, first came in, yeah.
But yeah, Aaron, you would see the this person now lingering with the group. Aside from that, yes.
Well, we can address this change in Nobu's behavior when we get somewhere where we can more reliably get him to speak. But you, I do not know. And I will turn to this new guy who I've never spoken to.
New guy.
Yeah, new guy.
And I will offer up my hand. A pleasure. I am Aaron Veldrak.
Xerxes will take a moment before taking your hand, kind of like sizing you up. Not really in the I'm going to fight you sense, but how you carry yourself and like what would be the appropriate level of conversation to have with you. He'll take a moment to look around really quick. He'll shake your hand and say,
"From this moment on, outside of that thing you call a carriage, I am Davros. Anyone we introduce ourselves to, that is the name that you give. When we're back to the carriage, I will explain why and introduce myself to you properly. Forgive this rudeness, but I do ask that you play along."
Of course, Mr. Davros.
Interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
So about these apologies, I'm kidding.
I fell, Cedric.
Wait.
Also, before everyone gets back to the wagon, Xerxes will look over at Hermes, and he'll choke for a second, but he'll say,
"Also, if there is a moment, I need to have a word with you."
I have no words for you.